God bless you. I want to ask you a question this morning. Who's holding you up? I would like to read a short story to you. And it goes like this. After I no longer went on family road trips with my parents, it became a rare occasion to visit my grandparents, who lived hundreds of miles away from us. So one year I decided to fly and visit them for a long weekend. As we drove to the airport for my return flight, Grandma, who had never flown, began to express her fear to me. That was such a small plane you flew on. There's nothing really holding you up there, is there? I would be so afraid to go up that high. By the time I boarded the small plane, I was as fearful as the first time I'd flown. And I asked, what exactly is holding up this plane anyway? Well, the fear that the grandmother had was so great. He was already afraid of flying, but by listening to her, his fear increased. And that's what's happening to us. We're living a virus right now that's overwhelming, that's overtaken people's lives. And the more that we see the news, the more that we hear about other people's story, fear is trying to overtake our mind and control us. But we serve a mighty God. We serve a God that has not given us the spirit of fear. So I say to you, when that spirit of fear comes over you, rebuke it. Ask God to help you. Turn off the TV for a day. Turn off Facebook for a while, because Facebook can become overwhelming. There's a lot of good messages that are going on Facebook, and faith comes by hearing. But sometimes Facebook can become overwhelming. So I say turn everything off, spend some quiet time with God, and ask Him to help you. Many of you have lost your jobs, and you have by right should be concerned, but fear not, because we have God. He's your provider. And some of you are working from home, and I say to you, ask God to continue to give you strength. And then you have some of us that are going to work, that we're living it, we're seeing it. You know, we come to work and we're asked to stay 6 feet apart, and we're constantly washing our hands and wearing our mask, and you know, and even then fear comes and tries to take control, you know, and we ask ourselves, is today the day that I'm going to get sick? Am I going to catch COVID-19? And you know, but you know what? I serve a mighty God. We serve a mighty God, and I know that He's in control of our lives. So I ask you to stay faithful. Ask God to increase your faith. Take some time. Take some time to be with God and ask Him to help you through this time. Just like in Psalm 34, King David lived as a fugitive, afraid of King Saul, who relentlessly pursued him because he was jealous of King David's popularity with the people. But David found true comfort only in his relationship with God. In Psalm 34, he wrote, I sought the Lord, and He answered me. He delivered me from all my fears. Our Father in heaven is all-wise and all-loving. When fear starts to overwhelm us, we need to stop and remember that He is our God, and He will always hold us up. And with that, I want to tell you, spend time with God. Fear not, for God is with us. He is our provider. He will see us through. Ask Him to increase your faith. And find someone that you can pray with, intercede with, pray for your family. Ask God to help us through this, and He will. We have to stay in prayer. We have to stay connected with God, and He will hold us up. Amen. God bless you.